lines blaze across the sky in the blue zone, where the action's always on. With nightcap 35, we're rocking till the break of dawn. Got the fans in the front row feeling the heat in the blue zone, where the adrenaline's sweet. Every chase is a rush, every reaction's a thrill. With nightcap 35, we're living for the thrill. In the blue zone, where the sirens scream in the blue zone, we're living the dream, watching the chases, hearing the roar. With nightcap 35, we always want more. Catch the high-speed ride, feel the chase ignite. In the blue zone, walking through the night. From the dashboard to the screen, the action's live. We're breaking down the moments where the thrill thrives. Every pursuit's a story, every turn a surprise. With nightcap 35 and the fans are soaring through. The fans in the front row feeling the heat in the blue zone, where the adrenaline's sweet. Every chase is a rush, every reaction's a thrill. With nightcap 35, we're living for the thrill. Over the blue zone, where the sirens scream in the blue zone, we're living the dream, watching the chases, hearing the roar. With nightcap 35, we always want more. Catch the high-speed ride, feel the chase ignite. In the blue zone, walking through the night. Turn up the volume, let the engines roar. Feel the rush, you know you're wanting more. From the chase to the reaction, we've got it all. With nightcap 35, we're having a ball. Welcome to the blue zone, where the sirens scream in the blue zone. We're living the dream, watching the chases, hearing the roar. With nightcap 35, we always want more. Catch the high-speed ride, feel the chase ignite. In the blue zone, walking through the night. Feel the thrill, hear the chase, it's the ultimate ride. When the cop 35 and the crew were on the wild side. From the chase to the reactions, we're here to stay. In the blue zone, rocking all the way. Welcome to the blue zone, where the sirens scream in the blue zone. We're living the dream, watching the chases, hearing the roar. With nightcap 35, we always want more. Catch the high-speed ride, feel the chase ignite. In the blue zone, walking through the night. Turn the thrill, hear the chase, it's the ultimate ride. We're breaking down the moments when the thrill, we're on the wild side. From the chase of the reactions, we're here to stay. In the blue zone, rocking all the way.
.35 station. Show me 10-8, 1041. We're back on. I don't know how long it's been since I streamed on a Monday. Holy shit. It's Monday. You know, with all my computer problems I was having. James Money. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream, man. James Money says hello. I think he meant to everybody. I think he was talking to all of us, right? Holy shit. Let's see. I haven't streamed on Monday in probably about 3 weeks. Wow. I'm just making sure I'm connected everywhere. Let me look. Okay, I'm good there. Because I am on YouTube, Kick, and Rumble. For those who are wondering. Damn, we got standing room only on Rumble. One person. That's probably me. All right. Let's wait and see. Wait, there's only... Holy shit. There's only one person in here on YouTube? Jay, I usually have, 10, 15 people by now on YouTube. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, now we got 2 people. Somebody else came in. Hey, if you can't get here on time, man, just get here when you can. Holy shit. I don't know what's going on with Kick today. Anybody having problems with Kick beside me? Let's see what? Okay, there we go. It's clearing up now. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, if nobody's going to show up, I can't believe I just got one person. You know what that tells me? That tells me that YouTube did not send out a notification. Did you get a notification, James? James Money, did you get a notification? Hey, Pat. Sorry, my computer is cutting in and out, so I have to talk dirty to her to work to see your stream. Yeah, just talk nasty to her. She'll bring you up. KT Girls. Hello, Night Cop, sir. How have you been? I'm better now, KT Girl. How are you doing, darling? Hey, KT Girls is over on Kick. She's in the house, so everybody say hello to KT Girls. It's out actually KTI Gris 1. I'm just gonna say KT Girls. Can I just say KT Girls? I'll let you touch my butterfly if I can say KT Girl. So there's an incentive. That might be an incentive. I'm not sure. It's wishful thinking on my part, sweetheart, that it's an incentive. Don't get me to lying. Toddy, how you doing, man? I'm just waiting for Texas and then, here's Twisted Angel texting me. Are you streaming tonight? Huh? Are you streaming? Pat, are you going to stream? I'm like, yeah, darling, I'm going to stream. I'm putting it together now. Oh, there she is. There's Twisted Angel. Huh? Hey, Pat, wait, stop what you're doing. Are you going to stream? Of course, I'm adding a lot of extras to that. Actually, she just said, are you streaming tonight? But that's boring, so I wanted to add some drama into it. I'm here. I'm doing good, trying to get my health under control, having cardio. Sweetheart, I never won a spelling bee contest. I don't know what would make you think I could pronounce those big-ass words. I need like 3-letter words, 4-letter words at the most, okay? Never have I won a spelling bee contest. Ever. I am here too. Twisted Angels on YouTube and Kick. She's in 2 places at once. Imagine that. I saw that. What was the name of that movie? No, not Some Kind of Wonderful. That was the other one. I forgot the name of it. Hell, I was fixing to show off my Farming Simulator 25 map. But since people are showing up now, I won't do it. Unless everybody's into Farming Simulator, I'll show you the map I'm designing. And let me check Rumble one last time. Rumble ain't never got nobody in it. Also, I'm a dude. Oh, I got issues with my breathing because of... You named yourself KT Girls? And you're a dude? Give me a minute. I'm just trying to figure out where that makes sense. KT Girls. Oh, your name is KT and you have some girl. I got it. Okay. Yeah, my bad. Is that how you say it? He has heart problems, Pat. With Twisted Angel, I got heart problems too. He doesn't hold the monopoly on it, right? So, yeah. He's just putting out a big bunch of fancy words that he knows I can't pronounce. KT Girls, I'm sorry, I am not a medical professional. You have to tell your doctor all this shit. He can help, or she. I can't help. We just coming in slowly by slowly. We will getting over Mother's Day. Is that what it is, Todd? We survived Mother's Day? I know I was there when you had your heart attack. No, I was talking to KT Girl, Twisted. Hey, Pat and chat. Mind of Z, welcome back, man. Hell, it's going to snow now. Mind of Z's here. We just coming in slowly by slowly. We still getting over. Yeah, I heard that. I heard it the first time. Todd, why are you repeating? Calm down, Todd. Holy shit, Todd got one time for a wise man. So when you find one, just say it once, not twice. All right, Pat and chat. We just coming in. Yeah, I know I was. Hey, Pat. Okay. Also, I'm a dude. Can't believe I called him a darling. I used to follow you over on the purple streaming place. Oh, at Twitch? That bunch of treasonous pieces of shit, blue-haired fucktards that work for Twitch. Yeah, does anybody know who Destiny is? Destiny streams on Twitch all the time. And they banned me. First, they banned me for hate speech. And after my second appeal, because I'm allowed to appeal every 6 months, after my second appeal, on the third appeal, they changed it from hate speech to violent hate speech. And I hadn't even streamed on Twitch at that point in a year and a half, but they changed it from hate speech to now violent hate speech. But yet Destiny, who has thousands of people watching him, he gets on live on Twitch and says, let's kill those motherfucking Republicans. I want to cut their throats. I want blood in the street. Kill them. And all I said was, drag the Palestinian protesters off the Golden Gate Bridge, drag their asses, even if you have to drag them by the hair of their head, drag them out of the roadway. They got traffic backed up for 15 miles. That's what I said. That's it. But Destiny can go on there and say he wants to cut the throats of conservatives. He wants blood in the street from conservatives. Fuck those people. I want them dead. But that's not that's not violent hate speech. Holy shit. That's because the blue-haired piece of shit that's a treasonous cocksucker to the United States works at Twitch, and she or he agrees with that shit. So, yeah. Don't know how I'm friends with him, but I am. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. But he never gets banned for hate speech. Because hate speech is a made-up liberal bullshit word. There's no such thing as hate speech. There's only freedom of speech. If you don't like the channel, change the channel. I used to be the channel changer when I was a kid, but then they came up with the actual remote control. Grab the remote, change the channel. You don't have to watch something you don't like. Anyway, when you buy now, you will get the Kmart special at the Motel 6 where they always keep the lights on. What? Don't know how I'm good friends with Destiny. Yeah, fuck Destiny. And tell Destiny Night Cop 35 said that. He's a fucking fucktard piece of shit. What biscuit does a short person like? I don't know. Tonight in the massive Night Cop lube sale, all lube. Okay, good. I sadly have to get up at 4:30 for work tomorrow. Holy shit. Find a different job, man. Oh shit, Pat. Venting. What the hell did I miss? Just talking about fucking Twitch. Go look up Destiny on Twitch and watch his show. Please watch just 20 minutes of it. And you'll see what that's considered violent hate speech if I ever saw it. But he has a right to say whatever he wants. Freedom of speech. I'm not going to complain on him to Twitch. I'm just not going to watch him because I don't agree with his bullshit. But yeah, they still got me banned after 2 years. For first it was hate speech. A year and a half later, it turned into violent hate speech. Okay, because I said drag their asses out of the roadway and open up the traffic. But Destiny can say all that shit about killing and cutting the throats of conservatives, and that's not hate speech. And I agree, it's not. It's freedom of speech. He has a right to say what he wants, but so do I. So, anyway. Oh, shit, Pat. Texas. That's what I'm trying to find out as well. Todd, you've been here from the very beginning. You know what I'm talking about. All right, guys, you guys ready to go? I'm ready to go. You guys ready? This is going to be like split-second survival mode tonight. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Well, we got tons of those idiots, no King people, yet we got an idiot senator named King. You know what's funny? KT girl, here's what's funny. Do they ever stop and think, wait, if Trump was a king I would be in prison in a hole buried underneath a building somewhere because I'm protesting against the king. They never think that, do they? If he was a king, yeah, they would be sentenced to death for being a traitor, or they'd be in some dark ass hole in the dungeon somewhere. They wouldn't be out there protesting, no king. Yeah, the lack of common sense with those fucktards is just unbelievable. All right, we're ready to go. I've been ready. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this shit on the road. You ready? Pat, he is not on Twitch anymore. I just looked him up. It's Destiny. D-E-S. Oh, fuck. You trying to... If I'd have got that in the spelling bee contest, I would have misspelled it. It starts with a D. Ask Siri how to spell it. He's on Twitch. Hey, Todd, I didn't know you were gone. I just looked up Destiny. Yeah, that's how you spell it. I bet you had to Google that shit, didn't you? I would have had to. But anyway, here we go. And remember, always remember. That didn't go right. It didn't do it like it's supposed to. Hold on. I got to redo that shit. I want to hear the whole effect. There we go. Let's go.
Starting with the case of an officer who was brutally ambushed and shot in the eye by a suspect.
Oh, God, what the was that? Oh,
Get up, get over here. Come here. Yeah, I got hit in the eye. I've been hit in the eye.
On April 28th, 2026, at around 11:40 a.m., Officer Edward Zapata with the Fort Worth Police Department responded to a vehicle burglary report in the 3500 block of North Juliet Lane. When he arrived, Officer Zapata was calmly speaking with a resident in the street, gathering details about the incident. But what he didn't know was that on the other side of the street, a dangerous man was quietly setting up a rifle, preparing to carry out a deadly act of violence.
Okay. You have the video of that? Or maybe I could get a plate or something off that, or at least a description of the vehicle. Yeah, take time.
This is why you always have to be looking around.
Come back. CRU 122. Need officers at my location. Just took a shot to the face. If I can get an officer here now.
How is he even alive? If you get shot in the eye, your brain is just directly, just fraction to the north behind the eye. That's crazy.
CRU 122. Need an officer. Got one male with long hair. Still shooting. Another shot just came.
Officer Zapata was part of the department's civilian response unit, a role that does not involve carrying a firearm, meaning he had no way to defend himself or the civilian in that situation.
Oh, he's playing cop without a gun. Buddy, this is not Britain. You're not in London. You're just not in England at all. So basically, they're practicing social worker cops. What the fuck? That's what I said, KT girls or D3. D3, how you doing, buddy? Check your DMs, please. Let's go.
As the suspect suddenly ambushed him, a shot struck the officer in the face, but he still managed to get to cover with the civilian. Meanwhile, the suspect moved in closer, trying to hurt the officer and the civilian even further.
Thank you, buddy, for following me on Kick. Stalking is legal on here. Yeah.
He's still aiming.
Well, hey, fucktard, here's some common sense for you. If you can see him he can see you to shoot at you again with his sniper rifle. I mean, does that make any sense to anybody? Oh, he's aiming again. I can see him. Yeah, fucktard, he can see you too. I mean, if I didn't have a fucking gun, my ass is jogging to 7-Eleven. I'm going over the back wall of the fucking neighborhood, down the road, across the street, to the 7-Eleven. Get me a big gulp. I ain't got a weapon. I got no way to defend myself, except for my feet. Feet, if you don't get me out of this shit, I won't never buy you no more shoes. Right? Fuck. There was the second shot. I tried to tell him, if you can see him, he can see you, dumbass. Where is he? Where is he? I'm not that curious. Like I said, I'd be climbing the back fucking wall, telling dispatch, hey, have 1051 meet me at the 7-Eleven. 1051 is an ambulance.
I got hit in the eye. I've been hit in the eye. I've been hit in the eye.
Okay, maybe it wasn't hit a second time.
This time, the shot struck the officer in the left eye, severely injuring him and causing heavy bleeding.
I get feedback. Can't understand what you're saying.
Oh my God, oh my God. Don't worry, don't worry. Everything's gonna be okay.
Canadian is 352.
Come on, come on.
Okay.
I need to get there.
Keep her safe.
14, I'm en route. Speak to Mr. Please.
Come on. Get up there. Oh, I got you.
Yeah, get out of there, darling. Get her out of the line of fire. Absolutely. But he could shoot her going over the fence. I wouldn't have had her go over the fence. I'd have went around the back of the house, then go over the fence.
Here, 121. I'm hitting the face. He got me in the eye. He got me in the eye.
How Officer Zapata remained calm the entire time and managed to push the civilian to the other side of the fence is truly commendable. But the sad reality is that because of his severe injuries, he was left with very little strength to get himself over the fence and into cover, while the suspect could launch another attack at any moment.
I'm coming.
Please come help me.
People with guns are showing up now.
He's behind the bush in the front driveway with the gun.
Shot fired. Black man with the rifle. At the corner.
Black male with a rifle. Is anybody surprised? I'm not. It's expected.
510 on scene.
And forward here.
I'm coming.
I'm sorry to say the Fort Worth Police Department only released that portion of Officer Zapata's body cam footage, but the incident was not over yet. Officer Zapata later somehow managed to jump over the fence, made his way into a nearby house for cover, and then collapsed. Meanwhile, backup officers responded to the scene, working to take down the suspect and get Officer Zapata out before anyone else was hurt or it became too late.
Somebody please come help me. I think he's on in the truck. He's behind a bush.
Please come help me. Yeah, that's what you hear from a female officer.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Buddy, do you hear this fucking officer? Drop the gun. That's what he says. Drop the gun. After an officer has been shot, there's no fucking warning. I pull up, I'm going to open fire on this black piece of shit. I might say, drop the gun. That way in court I can say, yeah, I told him to drop the gun. Drop. I said it. I'm not lying in court. They didn't ask me if I was whispering it or yelling it. I said it. Dropped it. I'm opening fire. I ain't got time to give him fucking commands. I'm shooting that black piece of shit.
at the corner. He's retreated back into the house.
Your incident has been updated.
The suspect had no connection to the original burglary call and no prior conflict with the officer. It appeared to be a completely random act of violence.
He's retreated back into the house. It's a white
Your
minivan in the
incident
front
has
yard.
been updated.
He's pointing the rifle at me. I don't have a clear shot.
Yeah, now when he points the rifle at you, slick dick, tell him to drop the gun. Yeah, that'll help.
I need to develop a plan to get the CRU guy. Garage is open again. At the garage. Where's he at? Let me see your hands. Back up and get cover. Shots fired, shots fired.
Buddy, you're not that good of a shot with a little handgun. I guarantee you're not. Yeah, shoot your windows out, fucktard. Jesus Christ. Yeah, just shoot the windows out of your patrol unit, dumbass.
Multiple officers.
You know why he's doing that? His adrenaline took over. He's not thinking. His adrenaline is doing all the thinking for him.
Arrived at the scene and returned fire, but the suspect was still not giving up, continuing to shoot at officers from different positions. Meanwhile, Officer Zapata's condition was getting worse, and he needed immediate medical attention to survive. Fortunately, a few moments later, the suspect retreated back inside his house, giving officers the opportunity to get Officer Zapata out safely.
Frank 510, I'm going to move again to the north and try to extract the shot officer.
The dispatch didn't need to know all that bullshit. Just do it. Don't write a book about it.
Forward, please! Frank 510, I'm at the door. Trying to get to our person. I need her.
What's the address?
He's inside. Get him out. I got him. Let's go. Rescue. Here.
Take him out the back, not the front, dumbass.
No, stay in the house. Close the door. Move. I'm moving.
Okay, he's got his car for cover. Never mind. He did right.
Without
Notice
any
the guy
further
shoots him in the
conflict,
back of the head
Officer
right now.
Zapata was escorted to a patrol car and immediately taken to the hospital, while other officers held their positions during a prolonged standoff. SWAT teams, K-9 units, and multiple officers responded, and after nearly 6 hours, officers spotted the suspect coming out of a...
You don't want, listen to me, you don't want a bunch of officers on the scene. Because my whole plan would be to kill that piece of shit. I don't want SWAT. I don't want all those witnesses when I shoot this piece of shit in the head. Keep it maintained. Just a small group of officers that you trust. He done shot another officer. The fucker's not going to court. He's going to the coroner's office. But yeah, with this liberal fucking idiot logic nowadays, yeah, he'll get off with probably 18 months.
Custody without further incident. At the time of his arrest, officers recovered 2 knives and ammunition, consistent with the weapon used in the attack. The weapon used was a high-powered pellet rifle capable of causing severe injury. The suspect was identified as 39-year-old Angel Cantu, and jail records showed he was already wanted for a parole violation.
Wait, he's not black? D3! Go, man! Go! Good choice. That's definitely picture perfect. Thank you for sharing.
Investigators also determined the attack was a completely random and unprovoked ambush. Cantu faced 3 counts of aggravated assault against...
He's an illegal piece of shit that shouldn't be in our country. He's not black. Where did they get a black male? He's an illegal piece of shit.
A public servant, with his bond set at $100,000 for each count.
Yeah, but Cindy, that is set up as a stream loot card now. That intro, yeah, that's not an intro anymore. That's a stream loot card. And talking of stream loot cards, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get your packs, there's the link to do it. And if you've never bought a stream loot pack from my collection, you get 20% off by using code FIRST20. There you go. Let's go.
Totaling $300,000. On the other hand, Officer Edward Zapata was treated at the hospital and later released, receiving a heroic welcome. The projectile caused severe damage to his left eye, and he is scheduled for a follow-up surgery. Doctors are hopeful he will not lose his eye and will be able to return to duty. Next up, you will see how a handcuffed man unexpectedly pulled out a hidden gun and shot an officer, leaving him fighting for his life.
That's why it's so important. Before you put somebody in your patrol unit, you do a pat down on him. You search that piece of shit. See, how come? Here's what you got to think of. It's like school shootings. How come that kind of shit never happened back when I was younger? Never. And never did I ever hear, and trust me, we would have heard somebody having a gun in the backseat of the patrol car that was under arrest because we searched them. How come no female ever got out of our handcuffs? And you see it all the time now. They always get, because they're handling this shit with kid gloves instead of doing their fucking job.
On July 30th, 2020, officers with the Chicago Police Department responded to reports of a suspicious vehicle in the 4800 block of West North Avenue. When officers arrived, they located an unoccupied car that had previously been reported stolen during an armed carjacking the month before.
Scotty, beam me up. There is no intelligent life on this planet. None. And Miss Cindy, this is for you, darling. I'll do it. I'll do it.
They are lonely, lonely and feeling blue. These arms of mine.
There you go. That's also a stream loot card, though. But I wanted to play that for you, sweetheart. Welcome back. Let's go.
As officers remained near the stolen Porsche, waiting for the suspect to come back and take the car, that decision paid off. Moments later, the suspect arrived, and as he got into the car, officers quickly moved in and forcefully took him into custody.
You're fucking balls.
Of course it's a hood rat. Of course.
Wait. I got a steering wheel, sir. I got a steering wheel. Okay. Don't worry about it. And what you got on you? 45-30. Why you reaching? Why you reaching?
Well, maybe not.
Send the wagon over here.
It might be another illegal. Same thing.
On you? Why are you curling up your legs? My phone in my left pocket. I got a steering wheel right there. Phone in her. This year I got a steering wheel.
Send the wagon.
I'm taking my phone out. This is my phone.
All
right. Like that. Stay on the side. Okay. I got your phone. Don't worry about your
Pat
phone. Stay
him
on the side.
down.
Put him on the side. Put him on the side, Vince.
Yeah, maybe, KT.
I just checked you for weapons. I don't care about your phone or your weed. I have no weapons, sir. Okay.
He got it in his crotch, I bet you.
Officers searched the suspect thoroughly, but they did not find any weapons.
No, he didn't.
Before placing him inside the patrol car, officers searched him again and recovered several items, including a cell phone, cash, and marijuana. But still, no weapon was found. The suspect, later identified as Lavelle Jordan, was...
Thank you for your donation.
What we got? Richard! Bam! Thank you, buddy. Holy shit, Richard! $100? Thank you, buddy. Holy shit. I'm not getting naked. Richard, I'm not gonna get naked. I feel violated. Feel like I should get back in a thong or something now. $100? Scott, I feel violated. I feel like I gotta do something sexual. Here we go. Holy shit, Scott! Twitch handle. Wow! Thank you so much, Scott. $100. I'm still not getting naked. Okay, I'll show you my thong, but that's as far as I'm going. Okay? I feel like a man slut now. Thank you, buddy, for the donation. Seriously, Laurel and Hardy have some fancy footwear. KT, don't they, though? Again, guys, get your Stream Loot cards. Fuck with me on the stream. Just like D3 always does. Thank you, D3. There's the link. Let's go.
The officers appeared relieved, believing the situation was under control. But none of them realized that Jordan was actually still carrying a weapon they had somehow missed during the searches, and soon he was about to use it to shoot one of the officers down.
I want to know where the weapon was hidden. I'm going to say in his crotch. Sometimes you got to grab their balls to make sure they ain't got nothing hidden. I've done and found a lot of big bags of weed and shit stuck down in their pants. That shit can cost, that will cost you your life if you don't search that piece of shit right. Drop that weapon. Yeah, that's gonna work. Yeah. Wow, D3, that's crazy. I bet if I told you too, you would. I would what, Cindy? Wait, what would I do?
Within seconds, full-on chaos erupted as officers and Jordan became engaged in a gunfight. Jordan somehow managed to maneuver his handcuffed arms from behind his back to the front of his body and pulled out a gun he had been hiding near his groin area, which allowed it to go undetected during the searches. As one officer approached and opened the rear door of the patrol car, Jordan immediately opened fire.
Because the officer was too shy to grab his nuts and his groin area. It's okay. They hide drugs and weapons there all the time. I have found switchblade knives, brass knuckles there. I find a lot of shit. I found a whole big bag of blue pills. They call it that dating pill. What's that? What the fuck's it called? I had it right on the tip of my tongue before I was fixing to say it. But anyway, yeah, you find all kind of shit in their groin area. Wow.
Was struck in the chin and neck, causing him to instantly collapse onto the pavement.
Shoot that piece of shit. Ecstasy, that's it. Thank you, buddy.
You okay? You're shot. I know you're shot.
Hold on. Hey guys, I gotta let the dogs out. My beautiful wife just came home, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave this running.
Show me your hands!
Multiple officers worked together, and they eventually managed to shoot Jordan down and neutralize him. As the shooting happened inside a police facility, large numbers of officers immediately rushed to the scene and took over the situation. But on the other side, the first officer who had been shot was in critical condition and desperately needed immediate medical assistance from anyone nearby.
Okay, we still have shots fired over there. You guys, use caution in the Valley Port in the 25th district.
Along with that officer, 2 more officers were also shot during the gunfight, but thankfully their injuries were not as severe. The critically wounded officer was immediately aided by his fellow officers at the scene before being rushed to the hospital. After arriving, doctors placed him into a medically induced coma due to the severity of his injuries. Thankfully, he eventually stabilized and was later brought out of the coma. That day, the officer truly came face to face with death, and thankfully, he survived the attack. On the other side, Jordan was struck multiple times by return fire from officers. He was transported to Stroger Hospital in critical condition, where it was quickly determined that he had suffered a permanent, life-changing injury and was left paralyzed from the chest down. While still in the hospital, Jordan was formally charged with 6 counts of attempted first-degree murder, aggravated possession of a stolen motor vehicle, unlawful use of a weapon by a felon, and drug possession.
He should have been at the coroner's office,
Jordan
though.
entered a plea.
They should have never allowed him to live through
of
it.
attempted murder and 5 counts of aggravated battery to a peace officer. On April 11th, 2022, a judge sentenced him to 31 years in prison. But just over a week after receiving that sentence, the case came to an abrupt end. On April 19th, 2022, while being held at the Cook County Jail, Jordan died by suicide. Reports later confirmed that—
What do you want to bet he didn't really hang himself? Hopefully the officers had something to do with that.
that he had hanged himself only 8 days after being sentenced to 31 years in prison. Next up, you will see how a fleeing suspect tried to drown an officer in the middle of the ocean, nearly killing him in the water.
Holy shit! Yeah, criminals' lives do not matter, okay? That's a fact.
We got one in the water. Shut! Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
On July 4th, 2023 in Pasco County.
You don't reach in there and get him. You throw him a life preserve. Just, you know, the round donut thing. Grab hold of it, man. We'll pull you in. I'm not leaning over a boat so he can pull me in with him.
Florida, beachgoers were enjoying the holiday when a disturbing scene began to unfold along the shore. According to witnesses, a man later identified as Kevin James violently assaulted his girlfriend and punched her in the face. When bystanders stepped in to confront him, James allegedly used pepper spray on at least 3 people before fleeing the scene in a boat into the Gulf of Mexico. As FWC officers responded to the area, they located the boat, but James jumped into the open water as he saw police approaching.
Come to the boat, man. We'll get it figured out. Just come here. Quit being stupid, man.
That's when you just say, 35 station, I'm back 10-8. Let's go back to shore. Some bitch jumped out of the boat. Let him swim to shore or drown. I'm back 10-8 station. We're headed back to shore. Unable to locate suspect. He can wait in that water all night for all I give a shit. I mean, no, you can't really do that, but wouldn't it be wonderful if you could? Like, just stop. He jumped in the water, let's go. You have a good night, buddy!
Hey, why don't you grab a piece of his clothes?
You can't do it, but I wish we could. You have a good night, man.
Come on, come on.
Hey, dude, it ain't
You're
worth
gonna
it,
sleep
brother.
on
Come
a waterbed
Yeah, he does
tonight.
on the boat, black shirt. He's swimming between us and Pasco. Hey, get that. Make sure he can't run that boat if he gets back on it. Hey, come on, man. Come on. Come to the fish cops. We're the nice ones, man. We're the nice ones. Come here. We're the good ones, man. Come on. Let's go. Hey, come on. Come to my boat. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me.
It's like they're calling a dog or something. Come on, come to me. Come on. You want a treat, huh? You want a treat? Come on. The fuck? Crank up the boat and go back to shore. He'll figure it out. Hey, sleep on the waterbed tonight, buddy.
Just keep working it back and forth till we...
James made a stupid decision. He thought he could flee from the cops by swimming in the middle of the ocean. The officers told him they were the fish cops and they were the nice ones, but James was not willing to listen to them or comply with their commands.
Come on, man. Listen. I'm not stupid, dude. You're going to catch more charges if you're going to be stupid.
What's going on? I can
We
explain
need to.
my side.
Then come on, dude. Then get on our boat, brother.
In the
It's
name
not
of the
safe.
Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Again.
Oh, shit.
And again. Oh, what is... The ground's falling. Lord have mercy. Hold on.
Oops. Thank you, D3.
For you to be in the water, man. We're if y'all kind of just, we can drift into each other.
What are you here for?
For your safety, man. You're out here in the middle of nowhere.
What my
I'm not here for your safety. I'm here to arrest your stupid ass.
Like a fight or something, man? Is that
Why are
true?
you gonna lie to him?
What?
Punch me in the face.
I'm arresting your
you're a
dumb
victim of-
ass.
So why are you here arresting me then?
Because you're a victim of a crime out in the middle.
See, all you have to do, I think pretty much, look, hey, fucktard, you get in the boat, or we're leaving your dumb ass out here in the middle of the ocean. Your call. You got about 60 seconds, which is 1 minute in case you didn't know. If you're not headed to this boat in a minute, we're leaving your dumb ass out here. You want to see how fast he'll get in that boat? All you have to do is have the other boat start heading to shore. As soon as I get through talking and giving him a minute, he turns around and goes to shore. And then I turn my boat around and aim toward shore. Hey, what's it going to be, man? Yeah, Jaws ain't so nice.
Yeah, we got a bunch of other things to be doing.
Tell me why.
We got a bunch of other things to be doing.
Tell me why.
Have I not explained to you what
Tell
happened?
me why.
What's your name?
For several minutes, multiple officers tried to de-escalate the situation, but James refused to get out of the water. The situation was unstable, unpredictable, and growing more dangerous by the second. At one point, frustrated with how things were going, an officer moved in to physically apprehend him, and that's when the situation took a dangerous turn.
You see that bar on his, he's got a bar on his top shoulder, and so does he.
What did this officer think he was gonna do? That was stupid. Tried to reach out there and grab it. What do you think's gonna happen, dumbass?
Shut!
Where is he?
Common sense. God-gifted common sense should have kicked in. No, I can't. Even if I grab a hold of him, I ain't got the strength to pull him out of the water. He's waterlogged. Which means he weighs like double the amount he usually weighs. Idiot. Grab by his fucking throat. Fucktard.
Let me get this thing off.
It's gonna come you want get your head on the ground.
Tell me what happened. Let me tell you what happened.
To tase him.
He punched me in my face, bro.
I need somebody to tase this guy.
Sir, give us your arm. Give us your arm. Lay down.
I'm trying to tell you what happened.
Lay down.
I don't have no
I don't give a fuck what happened.
Lay down.
Tell it to the judge. He cares, not me.
James grabbed hold of the officer and forced him underwater. Even though the officer's personal flotation device deployed, he did not immediately resurface. The suspect was actively holding him beneath the water, preventing him from coming up for air. Other officers reacted immediately. They moved in, pulled James away from the submerged officer, and dragged him onto the patrol boat. Moments later, the officer resurfaced and was able to climb back on board safely. Even after being taken into custody, James remained combative and non-compliant.
Turn around, bro. Hands behind your back.
Oh, look.
Hand behind your back.
Hand
behind your back.
Don't do it.
Hands behind your fucking back. You want the ass whooping to your
I think you could do a Dexter moment on this fucking guy. You're already out in the middle of the ocean. Just put a bullet in his head and go back to shore. You know? I mean, that would have to cross their minds. We never located him. I don't know what happened to him. He jumped in the water. We never saw him. I know you can't do it. I was just in fantasy land for a moment.
Put your hands behind your back. You hear me? Bro, let me tell you the time. You just on your stomach. You just said get on your stomach. You just said what don't you understand about that? Ow! Get your fucking handcuffs out, Parrish. Go. God damn. I just told you I would tell you.
God damn.
I will. Can you listen for a second?
Give it to me.
We don't care what you got to say, Slick Dick.
Please just let me talk. Please just let me talk.
Don't
James
cuff
was
into
later
that.
charged
Cuff
with
his-
several serious offenses, including attempted felony murder for allegedly trying to drown the officer, 2 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer, 2 counts of resisting with violence, and operating a vessel while impaired. As of now, James remains in custody as the legal process moves forward, and the case is still working its way through the Florida court
Cindy,
system. If he is later
you
convicted
just
of
got
attempted
here.
felony
Don't
murder
leave
for trying
yet.
to drown the officer, he could face life in prison. Next, you will see how an officer became the victim of a brutal crash when a car suddenly came out of nowhere and violently slammed into her.
You the driver?
Yes.
Damn, Scott. Oh, shit.
On February 13th,
Keep them coming, D3. Now, she's wearing panties. She's not wearing a thong. I'm just saying. It's just an observation.
2026, New York State Trooper Bailey Martin responded to a property damage crash near the
Bailey Martin. Bailey is a name for a pet. Somebody needs to tell Bailey that he can get his name changed legally. They even have a liqueur called Bailey's. He should have changed that when he turned 18.
Intersection of State Route 458 and State Route 30 in the town of Duane, New York. Trooper Martin arrived at the location and began gathering information from another responding officer, but she had no idea what dangerous thing was about to come toward her just seconds later.
How's it going? Good.
What is the ice? Okay, the roads are icy.
Thank you.
So he was coming down 458. We went through, I don't know if I fell asleep or something. He was coming from Canton Rescue, working night shift over there. Yeah, I got recourse on the way.
Okay.
So.
You the driver?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Are you okay?
No.
Okay, all right.
I think I'm good.
Sit down.
God.
The crash was brutal. Trooper Martin arrived there to assist and investigate a crash call, but within seconds of arriving, she became the victim of another deadly crash herself.
Ow. Oh,
Damn, are you okay?
In the car.
I think I'm fine.
Hold on. Keep her away.
Yeah.
Look at me.
I'm good.
Okay. Let's get her over on the other side. You guys sit in the car. No, just stay right here. Stay right here.
Fortunately, Trooper Martin did not suffer critical or life-threatening injuries, and she was immediately assisted by her fellow officers at the scene. Considering how fast the vehicle came toward her, the situation could have turned deadly at any moment, but thankfully Trooper Martin survived the crash. She was transported to the hospital for treatment and was later released. The driver of the vehicle was later identified as Colin M. Wanat, a 21-year-old from Eastham, Massachusetts. Investigators said the primary cause of the crash was sunlight impairing the driver's vision. Because of the intense glare, Wanat reportedly failed to see the posted stop sign at the intersection. Wanat remained at the scene and cooperated with investigators. He did not suffer any serious injuries and declined further medical treatment at the hospital. As of the latest reports, there has been no immediate confirmation on whether Colin Wanat faced any criminal charges related to the incident. If you found this video informative and want to
Wow. Internet sucks. Let's see, breaking down. Again, Scott, thank you, man, for that $100 donation, man. That was awesome. You have no idea how much I appreciate that, buddy. Very much. Wow. $100 donation. Holy shit. Wow. Thank you, buddy. All right, guys, you ready to continue? I tell you what, right here, I'm going to run to the little girl's room. I'm going to fill up my coffee again, and I'll be right back. So let's take a quick break. Run get you a lemonade. And hey, Cindy, now's the time you can reset that router box. Just unplug it, count to 15, like 1001, 1002, and plug it back in and reset that piece of shit. It could do better next time. We'll see. Be right back.
And it made parents out there want to go.
Officer gave life to a 3-week-old baby. Fox 24's Whitney. Officer gave life to a 3-week-old baby. Fox 24's Whitney Casey is here to tell us more about what happened. Whitney, what happened?
Well, Danita, this is such a touching story, and it may make some of you parents out there want to go learn CPR. Officer Patterson was driving his normal patrol route when he saw the frantic mother flagging his car down. The mother, 26-year-old Dennis Shepard, said that she had heard gagging noises coming from her 3-week-old baby's room. When she entered the room, she saw the baby gasping for air. Having no phone, she desperately ran out to the street with the baby in her arms to find help. It was here that the mother, Denise Shepard, clutching her baby Lindsay, flagged down Officer Patterson, who just happened to be turning the corner.
It was amazing that he came around the corner when he did. There was not a car in sight and there was nobody home, and I had no phone.
Patterson said that Denise was crying out that her baby had stopped breathing. He then took the motionless child, placed her in the yard in front of the Shepard's home, and performed CPR, breathing life into the 3-week-old infant. Denise Shepard stood by with her 3 other children, watching the officer with hope that their baby sister would be saved.
Relief, because I believe that if he hadn't have done what he did, she wouldn't be here now.
When I see her now at the hospital, she's so pretty, and she's really a precious little baby girl.
Look at my Batman belt!
I'm real
Did
happy
you guys
that
see my
she's here.
Batman belt?
Patterson says that with 4 boys in his family,
holy
he's always
shit.
wanted a baby girl.
I miss my Batman belt. I miss it a lot. Let's go back over this way. Where'd it go? Oh, that's right. We were between videos. Do you see my Batman belt? My pepper spray, all that shit? It was right here. Pepper spray right up front. I probably only had about 1/4 of a can at that moment. I don't remember. Really, I don't. All right, guys. Let's continue with the bullshit. And Scott, thank you so much, man. You have no idea. Did you have a what's a batamarang? No, I don't even know what that is. So no, I didn't have one of those. But thank you, Scott, very, very, very much. I really appreciate you supporting the channel. You and Texas and Todd and Twisted Angel, and I know I'm missing some people. D3, always. D3 Protections, always. And D3 Protection, he sent me these. I got them right here. I don't want to drop my mag light. Let me move it another one. He even sent me this is a slapjack. That's what my dad used to carry. There wasn't no PR. There wasn't a Aspeton. There was slapjack. I carried this for a few years when I first became a police officer. I had it in my back pocket. Now you can buy them boxes of lube. Yeah. You're just trying to make me get you out of trouble. You ordered too much lube, didn't you? A whole truckload full of that shit. All right.
Officer in the head, leaving him with a devastating brain injury. On January 30th, 2022, a tragic and deadly incident unfolded in Crofton, Maryland, when officers responded to a domestic disturbance call. A woman had dialed 911, reporting that her son had assaulted her and was refusing to let her leave the home. Given the urgent nature of the call, officers were dispatched to the scene immediately, but they had no idea how deadly the encounter was about to become.
What do you want to bet it's a hood rat?
What do you say? You want a 3?
I don't know. That looks like a nice house. It may not be. Yeah, I know Todd did it. He got overexcited, didn't he?
County police! County police!
If you're county, you're the sheriff's department, not the police, idiot. They don't even know who they are, county police.
There were 2 in the house, goes 3.
It's county sheriff's department.
Police!
What the fuck?
County police, make yourself known!
County police. Never heard of that before.
County police!
Of course, it's probably one of those blue cities. They make up shit. Just make it up.
Where you at?
Wow, they got 2 vacuum cleaners.
The mother repeatedly called out for help, but officers couldn't immediately reach her, unsure if the suspect was armed or posed an imminent threat. Her son, 20-year-old Deonta Quarles Jr., had no prior criminal record and was likely experiencing a mental health crisis. After the mother confirmed that he was unarmed, officers forced entry into the...
And this piece of shit, now see, he's got a gun, but did you see the idiot with the taser? That officer didn't know if he didn't have a handgun underneath those blankets on the bed, and he's pulling out a taser. It's just common sense. It's not that difficult. It's not a name, KT girl. It's not a name. They want to keep their South African heritage. I say get your fucking ass back over to South Africa then. Menaces to our
Without
society.
a weapon, he was capable of seriously harming the officers.
The officer should have shot him. I would have shot that piece of shit rushing at me like that. He gets you on the ground, he can kill you. I would have shot that piece of shit.
Let me see your hands. Get on the ground.
Hey, future
now.
trooper.
Get on the ground right now.
Damn, future. I thought everybody found out you were a trans and you went into hiding for a while. Welcome back, man. I'm proud of you for taking the wig off. Excellento. Welcome back, trooper.
Hands behind your back. Don't move. Don't. You're gonna get tased. Get on the ground right now.
Now, did you see that? Did you see the fucking coward female officer? Female officers are a waste of a fucking uniform. I'm talking from experience. First-hand experience many, many, many times. Trust me when I say they're fucking waste of a uniform. They're cowards. But I want you to see this. See the female officer? Okay, watch her. Watch this piece of shit. Now, she's got the same job as I do. We do not want women in a man's sport. And since about 96 to 98% of the idiots we deal with are male, we don't need a female on our force anywhere. Take them completely out of law enforcement. FBI, marshals, local, county, city. Women have no business in a man's sport. Watch what she does. She's not even in danger, and she hears somebody scream, so watch her back down the stairs like she's fixing to run.
Get on the ground.
Exactly. And he's got his taser out still. Should have had his gun out.
Oh, I'm getting a skip. Are you okay?
Service more unit. 13.
The situation was far from over.
You got 3 officers there with 1 suspect, and this fucktard saying, send me more units? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm 5'6", 118 pounds. And I could have handled this shit right by my fucking self. Been there, done that. I'm not Billy Badass, but I got 10 men in a can. Ask Cindy. She knew me when I was a police officer. We used to hang out at the Huddle House. She knew exactly how I was. I could have handled this call by myself, and fucktard is screaming, send more units. Well, you do have a female officer, which is totally useless on the scene. But other than that,
anyone could have imagined. Inside the room, officers encountered Quarles and his mother. At first, Quarles complied with commands to get on the ground, but as officers moved in to handcuff him, he suddenly stood up, bolted out of the bedroom, and tackled Officer First Class Jonathan Ricci.
See, what did the officer have? He had his taser instead of his weapon. I would have shot the fuck out of this black piece of shit.
Striking him repeatedly in the head. Other officers quickly intervened, pulling Quarles off Ricci and attempting to restrain him. A taser was deployed during the struggle, but had no effect. At this point, Quarles was extremely aggressive and willing to do anything to escape the situation.
Stop playing! God damn! Get your my finger off! Shoot the
Criminals' lives do not matter. Shoot that piece of shit.
God! No! God damn!
During the struggle, Quarles bit down on Officer Ricci's fingers and refused to let go. While still being bitten, Ricci managed to draw his...
Oh, he would have let go when I put a bullet in his brain. He can use deadly force. The minute that he started punching him, deadly force. But he's going to just sit there and scream that his fingers are being bit off instead of shooting that piece of shit in the head.
Service weapon and fired, fatally wounding Quarles. Other officers quickly moved in and took control.
Okay, so somebody shot him. Hell, if we were in that situation, my Sarge would have shot him. I'd have been there by myself. I would have shot him.
But Ricci's condition deteriorated rapidly. He had suffered devastating brain injuries during the assault, and as minutes passed, he began slipping away, losing awareness, movement, and control of his body.
See why you should have used deadly force in the very beginning? And stopped playing for the fucking camera?
Help him out. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me.
And here's this worthless piece of shit in a uniform saying, come to me. Come to me. He doesn't need a mother. He needs backup, dumbass. Wait, I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep pausing. It's just a habit. Miss Cindy, what do you mean by yes? She just said yes. This video mutes the gunshot noise. Yeah, because, see, we're adults, but we're not mature enough, D3. We're just not mature enough to hear gunshots on a video. Come on. These treasonous liberal pieces of shit, they have to do that. To protect us, of course. We would have night terrors if we heard gunshot on the video. Waking up at 3:30, needing some bottled water and shit to get rid of the sweat because of the aftermath of hearing gunshots.
What's hurt? Got an officer shot. We here. We shot him. All right.
He's not shot, dumbass. He's beat up.
543, I'm direct.
What's hurt, Rich?
He's trying to bite my finger on my face. I can't feel my face.
You can't feel your face?
I knew that. He's not shot.
Yeah, 4 times. Officer B.
Now, see, you gotta fuck with him there. I would have fucked with him with that. He opened the door when he said, I can't feel my face. I'd have been like, yeah, I'm looking at it. You ain't missing nothing, slick. You're not missing a thing. You gotta keep it light, joking. You gotta, or at least I always did. I found the craziest fucking things to say in the most stressful moments. Ask Cindy, she can tell you. At the Huddle House, I've dealt with a lot of fucking idiots right there. And I didn't play with them. I didn't have backup. I was at the Huddle House by myself, dealing with drunk idiots. I didn't need backup. I had a heart, a backbone, and pepper spray. And my gun if I needed to go there.
Yes, now. Okay. Come on, man. He's shot. He's bit in the finger. Okay.
He's not shot.
Should we get bringing downstairs? Do we have more room?
Officer Ricci was quickly escorted from the home and rushed to a nearby hospital. He had suffered a serious hand injury from the bite and was later diagnosed with a traumatic brain injury. Meanwhile, paramedics arrived shortly afterward and pronounced Quarles dead at the scene. Following standard protocol, Ricci was placed on administrative leave pending the investigation. On October 3rd...
Now see, if they would have shot that piece of shit the moment he come barreling out of that room, I'm talking about the bald-headed officer that got hurt. He should have shot that piece of shit instead of standing there with his thumb up his ass holding a fucking taser. He should have emptied his fucking clip on that piece of shit. And then guess what? He would have no pain on his fingers and no brain injury. And the fucker would still be dead. The law enforcement, ladies and gentlemen, I swear to you, 98% of law enforcement is fucking common sense. The other 2%, your training kicks in every now and then. Most of the shit you learn at police academy goes in one ear and out the other. You never fucking do it that way. You never set it up that way. No. It's just God-gifted common sense. Use common sense and you'll always be okay.
Attorney General's office released its final report.
Oh, yeah. Where I was, Vic was. Ladies and gentlemen, when she says Vic, we're talking about Victor Reyes. He was my sarge. And my buddy. You know, he committed suicide. How long ago was that? 3 years ago? I was devastated when I heard that. You just have to know Vic. He was just so headstrong and he had a backbone. Never thought he'd give up. It's still unbelievable that he committed suicide. He wasn't a police officer at the time of the suicide. Maybe that's what, because he loved law enforcement as much as I did. And where you saw him, you saw me. We were like two peas in a pod, always looking for some shit to get into. And Cindy was usually right there in the middle of it all. So me and Vic, we picked at, I don't even know why Cindy stuck around us. We picked at her all the time. Sorry, Cindy. I was having a blonde moment, I guess. All those times I picked at you. Damn.
Legally justified. In the aftermath, Dianta's mother, Meekle Quarles, said she regretted calling 911. The family later filed a federal civil rights lawsuit through attorney Malcolm Ruff. Officer Ricci was treated for his injuries, later released from the hospital, and remains employed with the Anne Arundel County Police Department. As the officer in this case was lucky to survive, the officers in our next case don't share the same fate when they lost one of their own right in front of their eyes.
Damn. What the fuck you running for?
On May 10th, 2021, officers with the San Luis Obispo Police Department attempted to serve a warrant at the home of 37-year-old Edward Gueron, who was under investigation.
Yeah, exactly. The officers show up, trooper, to help that black bitch. And it's not enough that we give them welfare checks and free Obama phones and free lights and water and WIC. And it's just not enough. Any chance they get to sue a city or a county, they just jump at it. They want to be like Rodney King.
Okay, if I could travel to outer space, it would be planet Mars.
Wow, that's cool. But I think you should explore Planet Fitness first.
I agree. You really need to go to Planet Fitness first. 2018? What does that mean? What's that mean, 2018, Cindy?
Around 5 p.m., officers were dispatched to the residence, unaware of just how deadly the encounter would become. While they knew Giron had a history of resisting arrest and might be armed, they didn't realize he also carried a dangerous mindset, one that would soon put their lives in serious jeopardy.
Now see, this officer that ran down those stairs should be terminated immediately. He's a coward piece of shit. We've been in situations where there's gunfire. All you got to do is just find cover. Right there beside that door is cover. Not in front of the window, but between the window and the door, that's cover. Shoot that piece of shit when he comes out the door. Right around the corner is a cover. Not down the fucking stairs. That's not where the fight's happening, you coward piece of shit. It happens more often than you think. These fucktards think they want to be a cop until the shit hits the fan and then they're running.
camera on this whole time?
Yeah,
Police department,
absolutely, Cromwell.
Search warrant, open the door, we're gonna force entry.
Giron?
Edward. Giron. Edward, open the door. Edward, it's the police department, open the door.
Yeah, that's it. Just, if you keep knocking, oh, he'll come to the door eventually, yeah. Just break the fucking door in. You knock once, you identify yourself once, and then you ram the door. You don't keep... I have your Avon order out here. Even the shit that was on back order, I got it. The fuck?
Officers gave him multiple commands to open the door, but there was no response from within the apartment. After a period of silence and no voluntary compliance from the suspect, officers initiated a forced entry. But little did they know, this was the moment Giron had been waiting for to execute his deadly plan that would give all of them a nightmare.
Nobody.
Edward, come out here.
Holy shit, has it... Oh, 2018. Has it been that long? He committed suicide in 2018? God, it just seems like 2 or 3 years ago. I guess time flies when you're having all this fun. Damn. Cindy, I've asked you before, but you didn't know. Did you ever find out? I know he's the only one that knows exactly why, but did he say anything to anybody? Did he say anything to Pam or his kids or anybody before? I was just real curious on why. What could be that bad to give everything up? Doesn't seem like it's been that long. But yeah, he was my buddy. The shit we got into.
Shots fired, shots fired.
This piece of shit screaming shots fired as he's running for the bushes, down the stairs, across the parking lot. This fucktard needs to be terminated. What a fucking coward. And there's an officer up there getting killed. Where's he at? Oh, shit, he was a blur. I saw a blur go down the stairs. That's not hate. That's how a civilian does. They hear gunshots and they take off running. We don't do that. We run towards the gunfire. Done it many, I can't say thousands and thousands, but many a times. Damn.
He's got a gun, he's shooting at us.
That is true, Cromwell.
As they breached the door, Giron, armed and waiting with a 12-gauge shotgun, opened fire. The first blast struck Detective Luca Benedetti, fatally wounding him. At the same time, Detective Steve Orozco was hit while trying to retreat, suffering head injuries from the wadding of a shotgun slug. Miraculously, the slug missed critical areas, and Orozco was able to move to cover despite his injuries. But the danger wasn't over.
Yeah, down the
During
street.
the chaos, Giron reportedly managed to grab Benedetti's service rifle after the detective went down, escalating the threat even further.
Behind cover, dumbass. A wall beside you is not cover. Get behind your patrol unit. Hey, Grey Wolf.
Okay? Steve? In the head and the arm.
That is true, Cindy. Because they're a bunch of woke fucktards. They're more interested about political and shit and being politically correct.
Yeah,
instead of Look, can we please bring back police brutality against these fucking criminals? Criminals' lives do not matter, and Cindy is exactly right. Law enforcement today will never be up to my caliber because they're a bunch of woke pieces of shit who have no business wearing a badge. They're a disgrace.
Get those guys, Sarge.
The standoff lasted more than 15 minutes. During the exchange, officers managed to wound Giron, forcing him to retreat deeper into his apartment. Additional units, including SWAT, arrived shortly after and secured the area, unaware of what they would soon discover. When officers finally made entry, they found Edward Giron dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound, with Detective Benedetti's rifle lying nearby. Benedetti was rushed to the hospital, but tragically succumbed to his injuries. Detective Orozco was treated for non-life-threatening wounds and eventually recovered. Next, you will see a mass shooter who opened fire on officers, leaving one seriously wounded and slowly losing her life.
Okay, you hit. Where you hit?
On May 15th, 2023, officers from Farmington, New Mexico faced a life-or-death situation when an armed shooter opened fire on them. The suspect, 18-year-old Bo Wilson, began shooting at neighboring homes and cars just hours before his high school graduation, tragically taking 3 innocent lives. Farmington police responded quickly to de-escalate the situation, but had no idea of the nightmare awaiting them.
I'm at Dustin and Navajo. Be advised, this guy is right in front of the church. I see him. Get behind the car, sir.
I'm just going home.
Get behind the car now.
I'm going home.
Good. I have eyes on the suspect. He's walking south. He's wearing all black, skinny. He's in front of the Methodist church, walking southbound on Dustin.
Copy, milling all black southbound on Dustin, Methodist church.
I'm being told he's got an automatic weapon. Hey, Farmington police! See your hands!
I don't eat Cheerios, man. I eat fucking Wheaties.
He just took off, White House, directly south of the church. More shots are being fired.
But Trooper, you'll be happy to know that I know people that knows people, and I had breakfast this morning with Captain Crunch. Yeah, don't you wish?
Officer Stephen Boitano was among the first to arrive and was stunned by the terror the teen had unleashed on the neighborhood. Soon, more officers arrived to assist, but things quickly took a horrible turn. The suspect shifted his evil eyes to another neighboring house, and the officers had to take immediate action before it was too late.
Give me another unit to Dustin and Apache, Dustin and Navajo.
Yeah, but KT, that's just too much preparation for me. Fucking butter and sugar, and then where's the fucking milk? It's a lot of preparation to jump into some oatmeal.
Right here, follow me. Right up here by the White House. White House on the left east side. Left side. Please, get out of the way.
Cream of wheat is a better choice, I'm just saying. Kind of looks like grits.
Too late, I have Sarge.
Without the weight.
A couple of detectives with me. Get back inside!
Oh, General Mills, holy shit. You got connections there, Cromwell. General? Ooh. I'm scheduled tomorrow morning. Cromwell, you're going to be jealous, but I'm scheduled tomorrow morning to have breakfast with Count Chocula. Yeah, he's a count. I told you I know people. And here comes a fucking coward female, yeah. There you go. Biscuits and gravy is the way to go. As long as you got somebody to make it for
opened
you.
fire on the officers, Sergeant Rachel DeScenza was struck and seriously injured, slowly losing consciousness from the pain. Other officers returned fire and worked quickly to neutralize Wilson. Once the gunfire stopped, they found Wilson on the ground and took him into custody. He was later pronounced dead at the scene. In the pocket of his discarded vest, officers discovered a note that read, "If you're reading this, I'm the end of the chapter." Meanwhile, officers rendered first aid to Sergeant Rachel DeScenza, influenza. She was transported to the hospital, treated, and later released to continue her recovery at home. In total, 3 people lost their lives during Wilson's violent rampage. 6 others were wounded, including Sergeant DeScenza and Officer Andreas Stamatiadis, who was shot while responding to the scene. According to police, Wilson fired at least 150 rounds from a modified AR-15 rifle. He opened fire on 7 homes and shot at 11 passing vehicles in the neighborhood. Next, you'll see how a husband emerged with a gun, pointing it at officers and ready to do the unthinkable. On April 13th, 2021, the Garden City Police Department received a 911 call reporting a domestic disturbance. While the exact nature of the incident was not publicly disclosed, records suggest it involved a heated and possibly violent dispute inside the home. 3 patrol officers.
I bet you the wife hid the fucking husband's dentures. That's what this shit's about. 150 rounds. Future trooper, we missed you, man. Well, I just want to let you know we missed you. I'm just putting it out there. I said we, not me. I said we.
Officers were quickly dispatched to the scene to investigate the situation, but they had no idea this night was about to turn into a hellish nightmare.
See, that's the spirit, KT. That's how you have to think. Criminals' lives do not matter at all. They made that decision when they became a criminal. All I ask is please get right with Jesus before you break into my house.
They would never
or don't.
Forget.
It's up to you.
Hello, Garden City.
Yep. I didn't miss him.
What's going on?
What the fuck, Texas? I really, Texas says, I did not miss him. LOL. Jack. Let me tell you the truth, future trooper. I thought I was going to have to call Dr. Oz to have a counseling session with Texas after you left. He was devastated. He needed some serious counseling. So, yeah. And then Dr. Oz got promoted into Trump's administration. So there went that fucking idea out the window. So, just saying.
Okay. And?
I can't deal with it.
Okay. All right. Is he still inside?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is he just drunk? No weapons? No nothing like that?
No.
Are you injured?
No.
Okay. Do you need medical or anything?
No.
Same here,
Okay.
KT girl.
All right. Can you
Same
move
here.
off the porch and you can talk to my partner over here? Is he gonna come?
And to be straight honest with you, KT, that's the mentality you have to be a police officer and deal with these criminals. Now, when you're working traffic, you never know who you got pulled over. You have to have, first of all, common sense, but you also have to have compassion. You know, you can't just, when I wrote somebody a ticket, they asked for it. They wanted to be a dick. If they were cool with me, I already stopped them from speeding. They're on the side of the road. Stop. My patrol car behind them. So I've done my job. Running a red light, it's up to them. Do we have to put this shit in writing? Their attitude determined whether they got a ticket or not from me. I never just I'm writing this fucker a ticket. Unless it was impeding the free flow of traffic. And I'm addressing those fucktards that hit the road doing 30 miles an hour in a 45. Or in the fast lane doing 50 in a 70. I never gave those fucktards a warning.
The officer knocked on the door and waited, but there was no response from inside. The person involved was 58-year-old Andrew Bunday, the husband of the woman who called. She initially told officers there were no weapons in the house, something that would soon prove tragically wrong. The officer waited on the porch for a few moments, unaware of the danger about to come from within.
Hey, sir.
I'll blow your head off.
Whoa, whoa! Take it! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back!
Is that the officer? Did he shoot the officer?
We have one subject down. Get back.
Bunda abruptly exited the residence, emerging with a handgun and immediately raising it toward the officers. Facing a lethal threat and his refusal to comply, 2 of the 3 officers fired their weapons in rapid succession. Multiple shots struck Bunda, who collapsed just outside the residence. Emergency medical services were called, and officers quickly moved to render aid. Despite their efforts and rapid medical response, Bunda was pronounced dead shortly after paramedics arrived and took over care. The 2 officers...
Just common sense would say you don't walk outside and aim a gun at a police officer and expect to live through it. What the fuck just happened? He said, was that you I heard on Channel 19? Ham Rumbler, are you talking to me? It was the dark as the moon on the 6th of June in a Kenworth hauling logs. Cab over Pete with a reefer on and a Jimmy hauling hogs. We is headed for Bear. Oh, that's another Jerry Springer show. Sorry.
During the investigation. Later, the Ada County Prosecutor's Office ruled the use of force justified. Bundy's family did not file a civil lawsuit, and there has been little public comment from his...
They didn't file a civil lawsuit because they're not black. Black. She's white. She knew what her husband did.
Relatives. Next, you'll see how a driver...
Did it really sound like me? Really? I was on the outskirts of a little southern town, trying to reach my destination before the sun went down. The old CB was a-blaring away on Channel 19 when there came a little boy's voice on the radio line. He said, "Breaker 19, is anyone there? Come on back, truckers, and talk to Teddy Bear."
Launched a sudden ambush during a traffic stop.
Did it sound like that?
Nearly taking an officer's life. On June 5th, 2024, a routine traffic stop turned into a deadly confrontation when an armed suspect opened fire on an officer, nearly taking his life. The incident unfolded as 3 Chicago police officers attempted to stop a vehicle due to malfunctioning brake lights. The car eventually pulled...
Now, Ham Rumbler, I have no problem. I can tell you that whole story if you guys want to hear it. Teddy Bear, Red Savine, not Dread Savine. You don't have the legal capabilities of changing his name, sir, not legally.
Pulled into a dead-end street and came to a stop, but it was a complete trap for the officers. As they approached to speak with the driver, they had no idea about the deadly plan the suspect was about to execute.
Open! Yeah, you remember Teddy Bear's last ride? That's a story. He still hates that? What do I hate? Wait, what do I hate? You got to tell me.
Turn. Which one?
I just want to say, Ham Rumbler, welcome aboard. And I'm going to do something special just for you because I've never seen you in here before. You ready for it? Wait, let me get my sunglasses. Ham Rumbler, this is for you, man. All for you. Let's go.
From the heart of the streets where the sirens wail, night cops on the beat chasing down the trail, bringing us the news real raw and fast. From coast to coast where the moments last, fires burn, riots rage, cops on the run. He's the eye in the storm till the morning sun. Police chases breaking live on stream, night cops rolling like a real life dream. Night cop 35, he's out there on the line through the chaos and the lights, always on the grind, chasing down the stories, all the world's in motion, bringing us the truth with steady devotion. Night cop 35, where the action never sleeps, from riots to the chases, down the urban streets, he's seen it all before, he's the one who knows trouble goes.
Ham Rumbler, I do autographs on Thursdays. Of course, you're definitely going to have to take it to the pharmacist to find out what it says. Because I do have a doctor's signature. I just don't have the degree to go with it. Heck yeah. Oh, you thought I was going to do Elvis? Welcome, Hamburglar. All right, let's get back to the action, okay? Where were we? I think we were right here. No, we were right here. Okay, good. I'll figure it out in a minute.
Six 9 inside given squad. 6-9 inside given 10-1.
761 boy caller 10-1 shots fired. Is back police. That's police. 6-9 in Woods. 6-9 in Woods. 761 boy caller 10-1.
Got you, bro. I got you.
Here we go.
Fucking hell, boys. Here we go. Low taper fade, please, boss.
Yeah. Is this okay for you, sir?
Yes, perfect. This is exactly what I wanted.
Shit, boys, I'm cooked. Never going back to that place. Motherfucker got me looking like a prime butch lesbian.
Thank you, D3. Guys, don't forget to get your stream loot card so you can, just like D3's doing, fucking with me during the middle of a stream. There you go. There's the link. Here, let me put that over on Kick. I really don't know if Miss Twisted Angel's still here or not. But I'm gonna put this on Kick. There you go. Let's go.
University of Chicago Lake. Squad, we have a BO shot.
I got you, bro.
761 boy said shots fired. Police request EMS on 667.
Here, let me just say this. I would be fucking pissed. Me and this piece of shit officer would have a major fucking problem if I'm injured and I'm bleeding and he's standing over me putting his gloves on. He's gonna... Bullshit. I'm not a fucking criminal, dumbass. I don't have AIDS or some fucking disease. You get in there and you help me. Do you think I give a fuck about a pair of gloves if it's one of my fellow officers bleeding? I don't give a shit. Been there, done that. Yep.
Squad, we're taking one PO.
That would be a real bitch if they got through with all that shit and then one looked at the other and said, wrong house. Hi, Susan.
The situation escalated quickly. As officers approached, the driver suddenly exited his vehicle and opened fire, striking Officer Moreno in the arm and torso. One of his fellow officers returned fire, hitting the suspect multiple times. Officer Moreno's partners quickly applied a tourniquet to his arm and rushed him to the hospital, where he was listed in serious but stable condition and later released after treatment. Meanwhile, the driver was taken into custody and transported to Advocate Christ Medical Center in critical condition, but he survived the encounter. The suspect, identified as 27-year-old Jerome Halsey, was charged with attempted first-degree murder, aggravated.
I just want him to take just a short trip to the coroner's office, real short. Just take him to the coroner's office. That would be the perfect outcome for this piece of shit.
Battery and aggravated assault. His bond was set at $1 million. Next, you'll see how a ruthless suspect ambushed two officers, but their K-9 partner saved the day. On March 12th, 2023, law enforcement responded to reports of vehicle break-ins.
I know, baby girl. I've been talking to Cindy off stream.
In a residential neighborhood in St. Petersburg. Corporal Matthew Aitken, a K-9 handler, arrived with his partner, K-9 Taco, while Sergeant Jake Viano joined as backup. They began canvassing the area, unaware that the suspect was lying in wait, hidden and intent on doing serious harm to any officer who came close.
Down. Down.
Can you hold that for me, buddy?
What are you doing? Oh, okay.
Aitken deployed K9 Taco to
Okay,
begin
that's
the track,
good,
and the
Future.
dog
I didn't
quickly
think
picked up the
anybody
scent,
got a
setting the stage
notification.
for a deadly encounter. As they moved through yards and jumped a fence, they unknowingly closed in on the suspect when Aitken and K9 Taco entered a backyard. The suspect was already lying in wait behind cover, ready to launch.
Oh, holy shit. Baby girl needs some night nap time. Let's say hello to my #1 sponsor. Nap time for baby girl.
Mom, can I have a popsicle? No, honey, you'll spoil your...
Hey parents, tired of those out-of-control kids? Throwing embarrassing tantrums wherever they go. At the grocery store, on the playground, even at the dinner table. You've had it with parenting, but wait, there is a solution. Introducing Nap Time, the latest, most effective tool for child tantrum prevention. It's simple. Just douse a rag with our patented Sleepy Time formula, place it over your child's cry hole, press and hold gently for 8 to 12 seconds, and presto, no more tantrum.
I was beginning to think adoption was the only way out. Then a friend of mine introduced me to Nap Time. It's never been so quiet around here.
The secret lies in Naptime's revolutionary fast-to-sleep formula. Developed by military-trained scientist doctors from NASA, Naptime's powerful molecules rush to the child's brain on contact, gently inducing instant tranquility.
This is chloroform.
shut the
Already
up.
put those wallet-draining
Not
crap
chloroform.
factories out on the street? That's okay! Naptime works in any situation. On the golf course. An awkward blind date.
I had a really good time tonight.
It even works on pets.
After we had our first child here, we regretted it almost immediately.
We didn't know that she'd cry so much.
Talk about defective. But thanks to Nap Time, our little Samantha here hasn't made a noise in weeks.
Yeah.
I keep her in a shoebox.
Call now and we'll send you your very own 24-ounce bottle of Naptime solution for only 23 easy payments of $1.99. But wait,
Look at
there's
that.
more. Act quickly and you'll also receive the all-new Dream Sack
There's more.
absolutely free. It's compact and portable for those on-the-go tantrums. Just cover it, tighten it, and forget about it. It's that simple.
We can't breathe good.
So if this looks familiar,
I feel pregnant.
then don't wait. Order today and join the millions of Americans who just can't stop saying,
Thanks, Nap Time.
Thanks, Nap Time.
Thanks, Nap Time.
Nap Time, when they just won't shut up. Nap Time is not legal in the following states.
150-year warranty on that shit, too. Just want to point that shit out. Let's
A
go.
deadly ambush.
You're welcome, baby girl. Macy, stop! Macy trying to break in my door. Yes.
Get your hands up! Get your hands up! Search those canines, stop! Get up!
I like it. We thought the adoption was the only way out.
Get your hands up!
Get the shoebox ready.
In a sudden ambush, the suspect opened fire on Aitken at close range. Aitken was struck 3 times in critical areas, severely injured and slowly losing consciousness. Immediately after, K9 Taco charged at Bostic, physically engaging him and preventing the suspect from delivering a fatal shot. The suspect also fired multiple rounds at Sergeant Viano, who returned fire during the chaos.
Shoot
Several
that
of
piece
Viano's
of
shots
shit.
struck the suspect, neutralizing him. The entire exchange lasted only seconds. Backup
Shoot
arrived
it.
shortly after, and Corporal Aitken was rushed to the hospital, where he underwent surgery. Despite his severe injuries, he survived and continues to recover. The suspect, identified as 23-year-old Dominique
piece of
Bostic, was
shit.
pronounced dead
You
at the
think
scene.
he's
Both K9
contributes
Taco
to
and Sergeant
society
Viano
beside
were unharmed.
crime?
The Pinellas County Sheriff later credited K9 Taco's bravery as a key reason
Yeah.
Aitken survived the ambush. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it,
My baloney has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name. It's M-A-Y-E-R. Oh, I love to eat it every day. And if you ask me I'll say. 'Cause Oscar Mayer had a way with biology and A.
Oscar Mayer, the first name in Bologna.
How's that?
You know, when I was a kid, I always wish I could sing as good as he could. Yeah, I sucked at it. Still do. If I sing now, I give people night terrors, so there is that. So no, I'm not going to sing. What'd Cromwell say? Naptime also worked on the missionaries who knock on... Yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses too. They will work on Jehovah's Witnesses. No matter how many times they've been blessed, it will work. It's not really chloroform. It's nap time. There's a difference. Can I talk to you about Jesus, Cromwell? Rag full of nap? Baby girl, a bigger box works. Yeah, as big as her kids are, she needs to get a bat. I don't know if nap time's going to do it. Just get a bat, baby girl. I mean, not a wooden one. Get a plastic bat. What the hell? Over. Wow. Well, it's been real and it's been fun, but it hadn't been real fun. And fun spelled backwards is nuff. And nuff's enough, right? So, Cromwell, I always answered the door in my boxers. Jehovah's Witnesses haven't been back since. Why do you answer? I wouldn't even answer the door.
Everything else. Back door tonight. Honey, come claim it yourself. No sweet excuses. Just slide on through. Take this ass slow and deep. Make me feel brand new.
Did she say take this ass? Never mind. This is a PG-27 show. I'm not going to say that kind of that. No, I'd have to put up parental guidance as suggested kind of crap. You're on a PG-27 show, so we can't go there. Open secret has been Pat will. Yeah. Oh yeah, I will. I'll kiss her left butt cheek or her right butt cheek. And then I'll say, if her left butt cheek was not Thanksgiving, but Christmas, and her right butt cheeks was New Year's, I'd like to spend my Thanksgiving between holidays. So there is that. I'm just bringing up the holidays, ladies and gentlemen. Merry Christmas to everyone, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will be back. And again, Scott, thank you so much for that donation. You just made my week. It's been a while. It's been, a couple months, 2 or 3 months since I had that kind of a donation. Maybe longer, because I thought Officer Reyes or Sergeant Reyes was just 2 or 3 years ago. But so I'm losing all track of time. What holidays? The butt holiday, Susan. The butt holiday. Come on, get with the program, sweetheart. Have a good night, Pat. What? There's a holiday? I just made that shit up. I was talking about Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's. So I said Merry Christmas. And remember, I said it first this year. Nobody else has said Merry Christmas to you. I was the first. Remember that around December. Okay? Have a good night, Pat. Guys, I'll be back on Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, wait. Hold your horses.
Thank you for your donation.
Richard! Scott, holy shit! Man, you already did that once tonight. Holy shit. Now I feel like I gotta lay down and have sex. I feel violated there for the second time now. I feel like I'm ripping you off if I don't take my clothes off and say, you want around the world or just a straight? I'll watch movies. Holy shit. Can I leave my thong on at least? No, Richard is Scott. He's supporting your lube habit. Yeah, there we go. Scott! Thank you, buddy, very, very much. Holy shit. Now, it's been a long time since I made $200 on one stream. I do know that. Just check my books. Now, I think you want to see my pink thong is what you're after. Okay. Wait. How did you get in here? Well, I thought Macy was down there. I thought No, I guess not. Macy, are you in here? Okay. Or Butterfly. Yeah, we are all in this together, bro. Thank you, Scott, very much. It has been so long. Over a year since I made $200 on a stream, so thank you so much. I don't think I've ever made it off just one person either. She used the force, Pat. Susan! Oh, you're on Rumble, Susan. I can see that in my chat. Holy shit, what have you been saying? Poor Grandma Law. So is Ham Rumbler. Oh, I should have known that with the Rumble. Hi, Ham Rumbler. All right, guys. I would keep going, but my beautiful wife is downstairs. She went and got something to eat. She brought it back, and she's sitting here waiting on me. Or I'd keep going. We'd go till 9:30 or 10 o'clock tonight. But my beautiful wife is downstairs waiting. She went to Pier 88. Do you guys know what that is? Okay, gotta go. Have a great... Scott, you have a super blessed evening, man. And again, thank you so very, very much. This, sir, is for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will, Susan. Absolutely, I will. There you go, KT. That's even better. Damn, a steak. Yeah, we just got the catfish basket. Comes with French fries and catfish. But yeah, since I'm not watching my figure anymore, KT, I'm not watching my figure, so I can eat fried foods. Yeah. Oh my Lord, but I'm not shocked. Not shocked about what? Cindy, I hope you start coming back, darling. It's been a long time. Thanks for coming in tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Guys, again, I'll be back on Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys have a super blessed evening. And again, Scott, thank you so much. Good night, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth.